Okay, we're live.
Okay, it's live. And live is fine.
Hold on. Make sure we got our volumes up. Volume, you got to get your volume up. Got your volume up? Hold on. Gotta unmute your guest. Okay, hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? We're gonna go live in a couple of seconds. We already live, but I mean, just actually speak. We're gonna be speaking in a couple of seconds. I got you. So just okay. So hold on.
Okay.
Are you there? Oh yeah, perfect. You're
Yes,
muted.
definitely here now.
Yeah, girl, we're getting better at this. Practice
Yes,
makes.
I don't know why, but it's not showing up on my Instagram live.
It's not showing up on your. Oh, hold on, hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Hold on, we're gonna make it happen. I'm okay. Hold on. Move. Okay, hold on. We're gonna put it. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, it should be showing up on your Instagram right now.
Okay. Let me see.
Yep.
My thing is so like
Yeah, it should be showing up on your Instagram right now. I'm gonna see what's happening.
okay.
Call me the technical diva if it worked.
No lie, like IT for real. I'm sure you're gonna
Yeah.
get a smart house. I'm sure you're gonna no, you're gonna
Smart
smart
house.
house your house.
So let me see if okay. So I don't see like live right now. I don't.
Is this live
So
on
you
here?
might. Oh, so it's live on what?
On
On
here?
Streamyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it's live, but you might have to just how we always have to go in and just do it on another device to be live on your.
I'm about to do it on my laptop, see if I can go live on my laptop. Let's see what happens with it.
Yeah. Yeah, let me double check on our Instagram to see how we're doing. But we are live on Facebook and we're also live on YouTube.
Oh, that's what it is. YouTube.
Yeah, but I can do up to three connections. So I have your other connection on there. So
Okay.
you're connect. Yeah, so it should be live.
Let's see.
Let me go
Waiting
to
for
the duck. Hold on, let me go to the duck and get it started because it says start broadcast. Maybe that'll do it. So now let's check it. Check your
girl. I'm getting naked. I should have
yeah, just
left my laptop right here all day. It's
yeah,
taking
just go ahead.
forever. Oh, okay, hold on.
So just check your yeah, it should be now.
Hold on. I might
So
just go
yeah, we
live on my
broadcasting every yeah, just go ahead, go live on your device. But we supposed to be broadcasting. This is we're live on Yellow Duck and we're also live on StreamYard, so we should be live. We should be live.
girl. Just like that skate now.
Yo, I can't wait to
And I
talk
saw
about
they
it.
had some
Wait to hear
kids,
about it.
girl. They had some kids skating, girl. You know how to let them babies pass first, and then I went skating later. I
So
was not
we're gonna get into
about
it.
to
We're
get
gonna get into it.
right, cause girl,
Yeah. Yes.
I
But
got
I
my
oh
awards.
my God.
I
Oh my
was
gosh.
like,
Help us.
I'm keeping my head
So it
up.
says
I'm
we're live. It says we're live on Instagram, I guess, but I don't know why. So
okay.
just do what you keep doing. We're doing what you do what you're
Okay,
gonna
hold
do.
on. Yes, girl, the skating is getting real. I didn't. I mean,
We
again,
can't talk about it
I know
yet
skating was okay. Okay, okay.
I'm so excited to talk
Hold
about it,
on.
but we can't talk about it just yet.
Okay, okay. Hey, the bloopers. Oh gosh, come on. Okay, there you go.
So if anybody has joined us, we didn't do the Let's Chat yesterday or the day before, but we're here now, and we were just kind of like taking a little break. Sometimes you need to recoup and reset, and definitely after to this weekend, I need to recoup and reset too. So yeah, the
Yeah,
struggle is real.
definitely feel you on that. Cause one of my friends was like, "Girl, let's go walk tomorrow." I said, "Girl, what time? 7:30? I'm not about 7:30 in the morning." Okay, now I'm just
that's
waiting for the Instagram, my Instagram to
yes.
dial up. I said dial up. I'm wrong for
Oh
that.
yeah,
Power.
you talking about
Dial up, girl.
the old school internet service?
Yes, the one you got the little disc and it say you get 3,000 or 2,000 minutes.
AOL, was it AOL or whatever? Oh,
AOL, girl.
that
Oh
was
my
something.
gosh.
That was really something.
That was like if you didn't have that, you was not getting no type of internet.
Yeah. So do you want me to
Then of
go
course
ahead?
they try to
Say it again.
yeah, go ahead because I'm still waiting for it to come through. It's almost there.
Okay, so I'm reading. You know, I got my books, my inspirational book. I always have different inspirational books, and so I'll go ahead and start off with sharing
Okay.
something inspirational. And
I don't know why this I get stopped or something. Instagram.
ooh, I got
Okay.
one. I got one. Seriously. Okay. So in
Okay.
your inner dialogue, don't be the parent to yourself that you had. Be the parent to
Oh.
yourself that you needed.
Oh.
That's deep.
Dang. That is definitely deep. Like, oh, don't be the parent that you had, be the parent that you needed.
Yes.
I definitely felt that. You definitely got to read that out. Hold on, because I'm about to get back on this Instagram. Had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that was
That
don't be
was
the
definitely deep. Seriously.
and that quote is by Neil Strauss. So it says, in your inner dialogue, don't be the parent to yourself that you had, be the parent to yourself that you needed. Wow.
So to come on.
But I just, so this is I'm gonna start off with, I know that you are not a parent, but I know that you have sisters that have kids, and then I
Yes,
also have kids, so you have a lot of nieces and nephews, right?
absolutely.
And I just want to start off. Let me just take. I don't know. Can you still hear me well?
Yes, loud and clear. Like
Okay.
loud and clear.
But I hear kind of like some static, and I didn't know if that was interfering or anything. Yeah.
No. Uh-uh.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if that's my static too, because I got the
Yeah.
window open.
Yeah. I think that's a little bit of your static because every time you talk, it like that.
Oh dang.
But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna work through it. But so I wanted to say, like, first of all, as a parent, you know, that every day is a different day, and you don't know developmentally when your child is going to get to another level, and you don't always know what to expect. Now, some parents, some parents like myself, like when I first started off being a parent, I used to have a little book, and every time,
Really?
um, yeah, I had a book that told me about milestones, so I could know what to expect. But I was the person that had the child, because every child is different. I only have one child, so my one child would always hit a milestone at least a half a year before we was supposed to hit it. And so, I mean, but that's good or bad, right? Because then,
Right.
because all milestones are good, but sometimes we're not prepared for those milestones. So like,
I can imagine.
so I'm gonna tell you a little funny story real quick. So like, I think William. I don't even remember how old he was, but I definitely remember he was still in Pampers, right? So that tells you kind of like how old he was, and so he was so defiant. He never wanted to wear the clothes that I would give him for school. He never wanted to wear them. So I
Oh,
was
so he
like,
was real independent.
yes, and he was articulate in the way he could be about that because he could sign when he was younger, and I was like, I don't want to get into a big power struggle about clothing. So some parents are different of a belief of picking your values and some are not. I mean, picking your battles and some are not. So I chose instead of to get into a power struggle, I chose to give him like two options or three options of clothes, and if he could tell me what color the clothes, like the shirt or the pants were, that's what he
Right.
could wear to school. I was like, hey, if you could tell me what color it is, you can wear it to school. And so we did that for a long time. And he told me what color, and he got to wear that. His prize was to wear the outfit to school. I feel like now in my parenting, I've gotten a little bit more. I don't know, and I think we may be live because I do see somebody has joined us, and thank you for joining us. I'm still learning this platform, so I don't necessarily know how I can look at the names. I think there's a place to look at it, but we're kind of talking right now, so I don't want to get too distracted. But just to say that I thank you for joining, and I appreciate you for joining us. I don't know who you
Appreciate
are.
joining us.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Girl, I'm still trying to. You
And
know how to do this for this laptop. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, that's okay. And if you wanted to, you could actually, if you just pull up the live, you could actually go in the live, and then I could just talk to you on the live, and that'll be fine. I think, yeah, the voice will be fine to go over on the live. It'll record on the live and also record on this because I already have my screen up, both of my screens up. So if you want to, it'll still go.
So what do I do? Go to Instagram?
Yeah, just go ahead. I mean, but you still need to stay on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go on my phone because I'm like, wait, what? I mean, I'm like, on my
Okay.
laptop.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to go live on my laptop.
And if you can't get it right on your laptop, we'll just go on Instagram and I'll just post it on the various sites. That's fine too. But I love the look of I like this platform a lot for all the techies. Yeah. Let me see. So getting back,
Oh,
you
I
got
get
it.
it.
You got
Yeah, girl, I'm still pushing through. So go ahead, girl. Just you get this
no,
because
that's okay.
I want to say it's like maybe if I go here.
No, well, you know what? We could just shut it down and go on Instagram and I'll download it. That's not a problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Or we could go live both places. It's all good.
Okay, I don't know how to go live. I'm trying to go. I don't know how do you. I'm trying to figure out because on my laptop it's like I don't know why on Facebook I had no problem. As weird as that may sound.
That's a
Now I'm on
surprise. I always
right
show
now I'm on Instagram. I'm clicking on my picture. Okay, whatever. I'm over it.
you.
My phone is not
So are you live on?
laptop. And then it's saying something about oh that's my watch. Okay,
Are you
not
live on
that.
Instagram? I mean, can you go live on Instagram right now? Because we can go right now, and then we'll circle back around and hit Facebook up.
Okay, that's fine. We could do that.
Okay, all right. So for all you Facebook guests that are going to
Or you
join us,
want to hold on to this and continue and then back door and then do Instagram because you got your people flowing
we
in
could
right
do
now?
yeah, let's do it back to back. I mean, right now we don't have anybody, but we had like three people join, and I guess they checked out or whatever. But yeah, we could continue.
All right, yeah, go ahead because you got three people coming in, so I don't want to mess up the flow on that.
Um, so,
So
so I
go
was
ahead.
saying, like I just had to be equipped to evolve and move. And so I think somewhere along my journey, my 9 years of journey, I think I may have lost the capacity or maybe the bandwidth to really flow and think. I think very creatively about how to problem solve, and I've not been in that space. So it's been kind of hard. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to a wonderful podcast, and I wish I knew the name of it, but it's like a podcast today. And it was
Okay,
really
what was it on? Was it on Spotify or?
no. I'm gonna tell you right now what it was because I actually texted it to myself because I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah, that's why I said please share. That's why I was
Yeah,
like, please let me know you got that on
yes.
so I can.
'Cause I felt like it was very, very helpful. Let me see 1 second. So this was and I had texted it to myself. So here it is. And I also texted you something about propagating. So here, focus on the family.com. So it's not just for, it's about families. So it's not just for you and you having a child. It's just, it talks about marriage, everything. Focus on the family. And so I think, so this is the thing I was just trying to figure out the chore thing for my kid because I've been doing, well, he's been having chores since he was born, but just trying to be intentional because we talked about being intentional and really tying the chores into something that's incentivized and really making it so it's a value to him for learning in the future and a value for us. So that's what we've been working on, and that's I mean, being that he's so articulate and mature and stuff, not emotionally intelligent necessarily all the time, but just I mean,
Oh, that mean he's human, girl, because they got plenty
yeah,
of people on that note.
none of us are really like supremely emotionally intelligent, but just empowering him, but yet not, because sometimes we as parents get to where we want to struggle with the power, and I'm finding myself in that place more, and I don't like to be in that place because I like to empower him to grow and figure out things on his own.
Because I want to say it was either my niece or my nephew. It
Yeah.
could have been my niece. I think when she was 2 or 3 years old, she was like, I'm gonna dress myself. I'm gonna put my clothes. I'm gonna pick my
So
clothes.
independent. Yes.
Yeah, and it's interesting how you see these little people like, I got this.
Yeah. They know what they
You
want
like what?
already per se. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And
I think
because
that's when the parenting conflict comes in because you're like, no, 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 you're still the baby. I still my baby. I got this. Don't worry. No, no, no.
yeah.
You like, oh, okay. So
But
I
see,
think that's when.
my mom really raised us like creatively with clothes. We could just basically, as long as your buttocks wasn't really hanging out, if you as long as we weren't inappropriately dressed per se, we could be really creative about the clothing that we wore. So I can be that.
Absolutely.
That was something I could allow a lot of flexibility for, but just I think him articulating how he really feels. Sometimes I'm like, you don't like this food? What? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't. I mean, I've already, that's a hard and difficult situation for me because you know we are in our family. We all three of us have different eating desires. So that this is the part that gets into the wellness part because all of us have different requirements for food. So, I remember one time I was trying to go not vegan, but I was trying to be a vegetarian. But my
Uh-huh.
husband likes meat. Thank God I got pregnant because then I couldn't. I was so hungry I couldn't do the vegetarian thing. So I never really dove into that. I did it a little bit, and I was like, wait, I can't because I'm so hungry. I was about to slap somebody. So, so the best thing for me was to just eat some meat as well. But like planning to go into like being a vegetarian, that would have been really hard because my husband's like, I need steak, you know?
Yeah, I
And
don't know how you would have done that either
no,
because you smelling and it's tickling your nostrils and you're like, no, I can't eat
I
that. This
know,
veggie so look good over here.
I know. And that's another thing. So like then, you know, I was like, well, I'm a pescatarian. Like so I was like,
Yes, I know about the yes.
so, and that was something I did like pretty strongly because the Mediterranean diet has a lot of fish and stuff. So I was able to do that successfully when I was pregnant.
Okay.
Eat all that fish and stuff like that and have that protein. And I think we did really well on that. But
How
that was
long did that last, Aisha?
about 2 years. I was like faithful with it. I was serious with it. Like, wait, so let me back up because it's been a while since I've had that diet or that regimen. But because I don't believe in dieting. I do not believe in dieting. For me,
Me neither, girl. Me neither.
You could do what you want. I don't care. Okay, so I don't judge what other people do, but for me, I need to like coin something that's doable for me. So
Yes.
so it's kind of like I kind of pick and chose though, because I knew that I needed this kind of diet for my health. So I knew I needed a Mediterranean ish diet. So I was like, but I like eggs, and that was where I got the majority of my protein for my workouts: eggs and peanut butter. So I had to have eggs and peanut butter on deck. And so I don't know where that would fall into things, because I know Wallace helped me figure out which category I fit in. Because I was like, well, I guess when I go to the restaurant, I gotta tell the people what kind of what my goal is, so they'll know how to feed me, right?
Dang, your category.
Yeah, I was like, and then I was like, freak it, I can't do this. And so I was like, just give me this. I just asked specifically for what I wanted, and that was good for me.
No, because it's true. Because I'm so tired of hearing people say, "I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet." No, you need to figure out, like you said, what works for you.
Yeah.
And
don't worry about anybody else.
Yeah, and the thing about it, you were physical, you were pregnant, you at one point you was working out, so you can't tell somebody.
I worked out from the beginning of my pregnancy to the end, point blank period. I did. Like I was doing, and the only reason why I physically stopped doing HIIT training was like I think it was the second. Yeah, I was like, and that's the funniest part, girl, because I was like doing the ropes, and then I'd be like, excuse me, and I had to throw it. Then I'd come back and continue to work out. But I was hardcore. I make your intention, like how you say be intentional. I was intentional. I was like beast, and I was like, this is my goal. Gotta get there. I don't care about anything else. I didn't care. I did not care.
You
And
said, "Hey, girl," you didn't say like I just strolled in the gym. I did a few sets.
My former trainer is on Facebook. We should invite her in one time.
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. She's wonderful, and she really motivated me. Definitely.
You were not playing. And like again, that's why I said I don't tell people I'm not that person, because from what I think they had a book called Know Your Blood Type or something, and knowing your blood type, what you can eat, and then what foods your body's gonna call for. And then I'm not that person. First of all, I didn't read the book. Second of all, I'm not a dietitian. And third, I don't like the diet word. So you know what works for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Because just like you were pregnant, and then at one point you was working out. You can't tell somebody. Because I had a homegirl when we was working at the job, and it's real physical. And she was a vegan, diehard vegan girl, but that job was like boot camp / Olympic training / like, girl, Fitbit said I ran a whole hour. That's how physical that job is.
So she couldn't.
And she said, yeah, before you know, she started eating chicken, girl. I said, what? She said, I know, Steph, but I got to, because her body was calling for it, like screaming for it, because how physical that job was. It's like boot camp, training facility.
I mean, I can see that. I know, because I remember my doctor was like, he said, well, your body tells you what you need, basically. So.
And I'm a true believer at that. So that's why I'm not going to tell somebody, because I remember one time I had a trainer. His expertise was not nutrition. And the reason why I say that is because he was like, don't eat past 6. I wake up at 5 to go work an overnight job. And that's pretty much when my day starts. And when you say don't eat after 6, I'm over here like having a salad. And he like, dang, Steph. I was like, yeah, losing weight. That's why I said no.
So with that tip, I know in the last couple of years, I learned that my thickness comes from me eating it past a certain time. but I think it's also the choices that I'm making to eat,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah, so if I'm eating a salad or spinach or something like that, I'm not gonna get thickums like I can
Yeah,
from
cause
eating.
girl, that's straight water and veggies.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah. But see, I think that that's also my comfort food level, right? So at night when I get like, well, I feel like I need some comfort or whatever, I'm like, want to have some sweets or something. So
Yeah,
that's
especially when you go watch a movie. Oh, it's over.
yeah, yeah. Oh God, don't talk about. So okay, so I gave you that. Let me just backtrack. I can't really. So for the people who have joined us, thank you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do. I've already done the little quote for the day, and then I want to go ahead and touch bases with you because we're talking about wellness now. We're talking about a little bit of diet. So I want to ask you, and I'm just gonna backtrack about a discussion that we had a couple of weeks ago, and we invited y'all into the discussion about like what how do we maintain work life balance and what do we do? And I know that I said, well, I try to learn something new like every week, right? And so it's not really new that I've been partake like working on, but I've been working on revamping my skating skills since I'm in the A, right? and so Stephanie had come down a couple of weeks ago and she went skating with me at well, I wasn't able to skate that day, but I had skated previously. But she went skating at Cascade and I had bought some skates just before we went to Cascade. So you've been skating, so you want to tell us? And actually, I skated 2 days ago. I did. Oh yeah, and I had my little walker and stuff skating because I was.
Okay. Okay.
So do you want to tell us about your skating experience?
Girl. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna rewind all the way back to recap when I was out there for the retreat with you guys and everything. He was like, "Steph, get over yourself. Like, come on, really, seriously, like, live life, like, girl." And that was it. It was already been haunting me about skating, but when you said that, I was like, I'm over it. Went out there, I was like, shh, 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 shh. But hey, I was out there. So came back to Miami, got my skates from Impala. Went to a skating place in Miami. Girl, they do all types of skates, girl. I got the pad. Oh, nobody saw that. Girl, I got pads for days. This is for your hands, for your elbows. It is real. Okay. So I was looking at on YouTube. Her name is she's called Dirty a School of Dirty Skates, something like that. I'm gonna have it correct.
I looked at that. I
And
saw that. You sent it
she
to me.
was on it, girl. She's about your size, maybe a little thicker. And she was not playing. And she said, keep your head up, snacks in, lower your hips, sink
Wait,
your
she
hips,
said
bend
keep snacks in. What's a snack?
snacks. Your stomach in, keep your stomach in.
Oh, yeah.
So I
That's
was
what
like, that was
where I
cute.
got
That was
this.
cute. So, girl, I was doing that. Okay. So, my number one thing I was working on, keep my head up, and Stephanie, you need to learn how to break. This is not how you break. And
You hold your hands up like this in front of your
I'm
face.
holding like my hands be down. At first, I was going like I was running like. Then I was like, okay. When she said no, have them on to the side. Do a pilot check. Make sure you're in line. So hands on the side. You have them out like this. Well, this way. So I'm doing it, looking like this. And I was like, okay, I'm getting better. And I had my head up because at first, girl, I was looking at my feet. Oh, and timber was real. So yesterday I was doing good, and I forgot that the little sidewalk goes like this and kind of stills down, but you can't really tell unless you get on skates and you're like, why am I rolling down? So I'm bending more on my knees down or whatever because I didn't want to fall, which I already know you're gonna fall with skating. That's part of it. Get over yourself. So okay, I'm like, okay, girl, I fell. Slow motion, girl, slow motion. I fell on my behind like this. Ugh. So I'm trying to scrabble.
Wait. Stop. How did you fall again?
I fell on my behind like this. Ugh. And the thing about it is Like she said, you're not hurt. You're just your
You're
ego
just
is
shocked.
right. All the
You're
way shocked, girl. Shocked, ego, embarrassed, the whole nine.
So was somebody out there? Did someone see this? Wait,
No. So
they
glad.
did. Yes.
So okay, so I get myself up, girl. Scrab one to get myself up because I got skates on because I got wheels, and I'm like, okay, how am I do this? So I remember what she said: 3 seconds. 3 seconds. You gotta get up. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So I'm putting my foot down with a little. Hold on, let me show you.
Okay.
Put my foot down like this on the little heel part, right?
Oh my God.
Girl got up, kind of like still going down. Pew pew.
Wait.
I fell forward. Girl, I fell in the grass.
I love
Everybody who
the
saw it, I know they laughed.
Yeah.
I know they laughed, girl. I kind of got myself up, wobbled myself up. Then the little thing was going down. Girl, fell in the grass like I just threw my body off to the side. Girl, embarrassed. So I fell. I fell in a fall. How you fall? Getting up falling. That's what it was, girl. All in the grass.
Twice? You fell twice. Did anybody see you fall? Either time?
That's girl, I was so glad. They would have picked me up like, "Mary, are you okay? I'm okay." And I got a little scrape. I didn't even know I had a scrape, girl, because I was just so embarrassed. Because I was like, I got up, put my little foot down, got up a little wobbly, and I'm like, boom, boom.
That's funny because I went skating with William this week. Okay, so I went skating twice this week. And when I went skating with William this week, it was just me and William by ourselves, and nobody else. Like the skating ring was not that full at the time because we went in the daytime. And girl, I fell on my butt in the rink, and I had the walker. I had the walker. I was skating with the walker, but I got too bad and bold, and I was like, I thought I was.
That's what it says. Cause see, you a skater, so you was just getting excited. You was getting your groove back, and then you went. Ugh. But girl, if you would have thought how I felt, type shit, you would have laughed first. No lie, you would have hit the floor, and then you'd been like, okay, all right, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Girl, I'm not even finished. So after I fell, I got my life together because I was in the grass. So it was easy to stand up back in the grass. So I put one foot back on that cement, wobbling a little bit, put the other one, and it kind of slowed down. So I got to give me some momentum to get up there.
What happened? Girl, you fall again?
I was sweating bullets, girl, sweating in my ears, girl. I was... No, not today. I did pretty good. I want to say yesterday I did better, even though I failed. But they had some kids skating, girl. I couldn't go out there and embarrass myself. So I let them. No, girl.
You let them pass?
I saw them through the window. I let them skate, do all what they needed to do. 3 hours later, then I went skating.
Because you didn't want to see you?
I need to get off the training wheels and go right up and down the little thing where they go at. So that way, if I have to fall or I have to stop, I can do it without holding my hands up. Like, no.
Because you know what? I think about this. The reality is those kids have had to struggle to skate just like you. And it's really funny because we went to the skating ring the second time this week with my little cousins. So one cousin is about, I think he's like almost 10, 12 years old. And I didn't know, but he didn't even know how to skate, which was shocking to me. And then the other cousin is she's the same age as William. And so she's learning how to skate.
Okay.
And so since the big cousin is a football player, I was like, girl, I was telling his mom, I was like, we need to protect the investment. So we need to get a walker for him and he can skate. He didn't really want a walker. I'm like,
no, I didn't.
Nobody can, okay, so let me ask you this. Do you feel like anybody cares whether you have a walker or not? No. At Sparkles and Cascade, nobody cares. Nobody. I didn't feel like anybody cared. And
Okay, nobody cares. Okay, but when you in the kiddie section and them little kids looking at you like you're in my way, ma'am.
nobody looks at you that way. And even they have it's in your, I think it's in your, in you
It
all's,
is. It's really in your head.
but nobody cares what you look like when you're skating. That's what I like. It's such a supportive environment for people who want to learn how to skate here in Atlanta at Sparkles and Cascade. And I even love the fact that they have like the what is that guy? The referee guy. I
Oh,
love
girl, he saved
that's
my life. I don't know how many times he saved my life. That baby was like,
yeah,
he was like,
absolutely.
okay, yeah, because he was on it. Because he was like, okay, I need you to loosen up,
Yeah,
stop being nervous, and keep your head up. I was like, you want me to keep my head up with my feet looking like they about to go left and right?
yeah.
But
They
yes, he
are.
was very patient. Seriously, he was extremely patient. Because girl, he probably was
Mm,
like, because when I had to walk again, he looked at me like, "We're not gonna do this right now." I just seen you like
I
with the
love
walk
that.
again. I'm like, he's like, no,
Yeah.
no.
So basically I need to be learn to relearn skating at Cascade where they tell me to put the walker up. That's where I need to be. And also, um, I just want to also say for our audience, because this is supposed to be a short stop in chat live, but I just want to say that we talk the reason, just remind everybody that the reason why we're talking about this is our renewed wellness. This is because I'm the kind of person, I get bored and I need something, a new challenge to
Right,
work with.
because girl, this
And
skate is every day is a
yeah,
challenge. Oh,
and it's so much fun, and I'm driven to accomplish the goal. I don't want to just skate like I used to skate at Leo's Roller Ring in Baton Rouge. No, I want to actually
oh, don't
advance to
be
full
nasty.
mount skate. That's how I want to skate. So the goal, the bar is like this is higher, right? And I'm
See,
not
you
stopping.
already know how to skate, girl. I do want to eventually get to that level. I don't know
Mhm.
how long that's gonna take, but when I get there, ooh,
What?
just get that level when they be just slide, and glide,
So
and boogie on down,
these,
and boogie on down. I be like, skirt. I'm not there yet. I'm still tying my shoes. Thank you so much. I'm still
but
putting on the pads.
I wish I could remember the dance, and I know you probably know the dance because look, my child has come and skated and just really showed out as far as his skill level because
I
you know
know he
how
over there gliding,
no, but
girl.
no, he did like what is that dance that the football like you do like you jump up and it's like a dance that they do at football.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
do it.
it looks like you're skipping. Why did he do that on skates? I was like, oh no,
Oh,
this
I
is
know what you're talking about. He did that.
yes, and he was doing it to the beat of the music, and I was like, I can't do that. I can't.
See, girl, I gotta pray on that,
That's
girl,
my
so I can
goal.
get to the yes, because that means his balance is like
Yes, it's phenomenal.
he knows how to balance on the four corners
Yeah.
of his feet. Like I could,
Yes, that means he knows he's very self-aware of where his body is when he's skating. And I was like so proud of him, but I was low key like, um, I need to get there because I can do this.
yes, I know you can, girl. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like every day, 10 minutes. I went 20 minutes. By the time 10 minutes passed, I'm like, okay. And in 20 minutes, I'm in my groove. And I'm like, okay, let me stop because anything past that, I'm going to get tired. And like the other day, girl, I was like, you should have seen me, girl. My skates, I wasn't even skating. My skates was like, I said, okay, this is it. I'm done. You're right. I'm tired. We're both tired. Let's go.
So, let's fast track it since we're only going to be here a little while visiting with our guests. But so you see, I'm just going to take it to the plants real quick. That's the wellness plants. That's all we're about. We're about other things too. We share it, family. We're about family because Stephanie is my cousin, straight up. So look behind me. Do you see? Do my leaves look any different?
They look pretty and green and it look like they're moving.
They look
Not moving,
shiny.
but they look like they're like this. You know what I'm saying? Like they're out like,
Yeah.
oh
Look. Oh wait. Let me see.
yes.
And aren't the leaves very shiny?
Yeah, they look like they just girl, none of your plants look real. No lie. I don't
Well,
know what you doing. I don't know if you giving them one a day. I don't know if
I'm
you
not.
giving them children Look, I don't know if you're giving them Tylenol, but they don't
Mm-mm.
even look good. They look like they on point. They look healthy. They look like they're well balanced because it's no brown, there's no scariness. Even the succulents, how you had that, you definitely gonna have to
Wait,
please
wait.
do a
The second,
modular, a learning modular, whatever, because I have succulents and I'll be
no,
scared to
no,
water them, girl.
no.
I scared to water.
I'm gonna be real. I am still learning how to take care of succulents. No lie.
Really?
I don't. Okay, in the interest of transparency, I will show you a succulent that is struggle succulent. It's like, and then I'll show you one that is actually doing really well.
I got
Um,
two, girl. Ask me how many I went through before. I don't. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like I killed Williams succulent, okay, but that was like years ago. So I will say that there is progress in my succulent care skills because,
Yeah, cause girl, I'm scared of water. Cause the guy told me at Home Depot,
yeah,
he's a manager there, store manager. He said, "Don't do all that watering to them plants." He said,
that's
just
the
do the little spray, and call it a day, because you don't want it to ride. And when
yeah,
I do water it, girl, by the time I water it again, that soil is so crispy, girl. You be like,
yeah.
cause I
So
only got two left, and the other one was struggling.
it's a learning process with the succulents, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as masterful of taking care of succulents as I wish I could be. Um, and in all transparency, I'm gonna show you a broken succulent, and I'll show you a better one. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Cause girl, I don't know what I was doing my succulent. I was like,
So this is one of my succulents, and it's this. You saw this at my house, hasn't it grown?
yes. Okay, so tell me this. Okay, so for that succulent, do you have? Don't laugh, please don't laugh. Do you have soil in there, or
Okay,
just or just
I wonder if you can see. Okay, so it's rocks,
yes?
but under the rocks is soil, and then I have another layer of rocks, so it
Okay,
can drain to help with the drainage.
that's yes. That's what I
Yeah,
needed to be. Okay.
yeah, to help with the drainage, and then it also has So this also has like yeah, and this is like this has a little pot in in the bottom of it, so the water can drain all the way through this because this is a two component pot. Let me see it,
Okay.
and so the water goes straight through and goes to the bottom, so it doesn't sit in the container and doesn't allow the roots to have to sit in water and rot out.
That's what I needed to know because I'm like, oh my goodness. That's why I'm like, I'm scared to even like.
That's a success. Hold on, let me show you my failure.
Okay.
And I almost just screamed the obscenity into the
Look,
computer
you came from nowhere. You like it.
because I just stepped on a Lego. Crap.
Okay, my bad. Cause yes, girl,
I,
I gotta get my succulents together.
and this is a utter failure. So I just showed you success. This was remember that beautiful succulent that I had in that yellow room. You know we have the different colors of the room, so the yellow room,
Yes.
and it had a flower. Oh, that's this is the horrible succulent. I'm not gonna even show you the rest.
Oh, okay.
That's going back to Home Depot
Oh, did
because
you get
I
it in that
just
same little case, that vase?
yes. Yes,
Okay.
and I think that was part of the problem because I bought it in that container, and every plant that I usually get, I have when I bring it into the house, usually I switch it out and put it into a bigger container, and that I
Yeah,
did that.
because I haven't got there. Because I remember this guy was telling me at Home Depot. He was an older guy, and he said, unless you know that good, you could get a plant that doesn't drain, but you have to know
Yeah,
like okay, water and not water and how much to water because it's not gonna drain. I said, sir,
mm,
I'm not that person. I'm not. I need the one with the hole at the bottom, clay,
yeah,
please. So yeah, I'm. Mm.
and I read the description a lot of times, and a lot of times the description does not do me justice, especially at the department stores when I go there, and it says it needs shade and it tells you how many hours a day it needs shade or how much light.
Yeah.
follow those directions to the T, I guarantee you the plant is gonna die for me. That's not. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah, because once it comes into your home, it's like, okay, well, it's time to change the ball game.
I don't
Versus,
even know. I don't even know if that is the case. I don't know if it's like the humidity in the various environment that you have it in, but I do know that every plant when it comes into my home, I treat it as I have a whole routine I go through to determine what it needs. But then the baseline is just what I read, you know. And so like it's a whole process I have in my head that I work it out to keep it
true.
healthy.
And then I noticed this too. Don't call me cheesy, but when I have my plants like close to this one, because like I don't know if you see it. Don't
Uh-huh.
even look real, girl. She don't even look real.
Oh,
I
wait a
got
minute.
her
Hold that one back up. Is that one that has a little bit of
pink.
yeah. Hmm. Yes.
Girl, I got it's looking so much. It's looking better right here than it did in the store. Cause look, she got her friend right here,
Yeah, that's pretty.
and
I'm
so I
I
noticed
am
like when
so jealous of that monastera plant. That's the plant I want, and I want it bigger like that. So I have to work on that. I'm thinking about bringing that one inside because that's one of them I have outside.
I keep it inside, it never went outside ever.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna bring that one inside.
Yeah, cause everybody I know that keeps telling me about their seed, they're like, I have to bring mine inside. I was like,
And
girl,
that's funny because
you don't never go outside.
I had a neighbor and they just sold their house, but they had when they were showing their house and everything, they had those two plants outside, and I'm not gonna lie. I looked at those plants and I was coveting those plants. I was like, I wish I could have them. I wish I could have them. But they were out and they were in the sun. And I did tell them, I was like, hey,
They were in the sun.
yeah. And I was like, I think that you may lose those plants if you keep them in the sun. They brought them in, and I'm sure that they're doing beautifully now. But oh, they were really beautiful plants, and they had actually gotten theirs right after I got mine, so I knew what was gonna happen with them and stuff because I actually had mine out in the blazing sun. Like kind of like on the deck, but they were getting more sun than they could, and I had switched it to the side that was a little bit more shaded, and it was doing better.
Yeah, because when
So
they
that's
did
how,
have it out there, it was kind of like they put a little harp or tin, whatever you want to call
yeah,
it, over it,
yeah.
and they just girl, they had a whole
Well,
girl. It was
when you
like,
bought it, that's how it was under the shade thing.
yeah,
I think more so I use that as a baseline than just what they have written on it. Because I'm like, if I read something in their instructions, I'm gonna follow it to the T pretty much. And so I was like, I was following the instructions, and that was not working for me. So then I was like, I'm
yeah,
gonna go
because
back.
you gotta start looking at these plants like, okay, when I go pick it up, this is the environment,
This
and
is
then
their
this,
environment.
this.
Yes, actually. Yeah. So
Yes.
but I'm telling you, like 3 or 4 years, I would say 4 or 5 years ago when I first started that, I would read the instructions. And then after that first year, I was like, I'm not reading the instructions. I'm just going with the flow.
Girl, I wrote it down. I even YouTubed it. I said, do I missed it?
Yeah.
What's the girl? Now my plans just be chilling. They not, yeah.
Yes. So
So
before we go, I'm just gonna include our banners real quick. And and if you would like to know how to clean your plant leaves, your indoor plant leaves, you can check out my Instagram at tbdillon dot well actually at tbdillon, and then my website is on the ticker, and then your website is also on the ticker. And if you want to follow Stephanie's journey
thank
skating, you can hit her up on Instagram as well. We are both putting our
because I
journey.
gotta catch up with you and the whole world because y'all skating.
Not really. Not really. I'm not gliding and doing that dance like William Wallace. I'm not skating till I'm doing that.
But
That's
Taisha, you can stand up and all looking like exactly. I'm looking like Steph, and because
and
the
it
lady
was
was like,
so.
if you feel like you about to fall, bend your knees as if you're gonna touch your toes. And I was like, oh,
And see,
this me.
I just sold two pairs of skates to my cousin, well, to Wallace's cousin, and then because I've had the skates in my house for so long, I was like, man, I'm about to go skate in the basement to perfect my craft. And then I'm like, I don't have any skates because they were a little bit too tight, and I can't have nothing tight on my feet. So I was like, no.
You like you said, you're gonna have to go to Cascade and get you some skates.
I'm going tonight straight up. I might get caught in the late night shuffle.
Are you gonna skate, Taisha?
I don't know. Because they do flips and stuff. I don't know.
Flips?
Wait, have you not seen?
It's pressure right now.
No, it's not pressure because I know my limits. I can't do that. Wait, have I not shared with you any footage of the flips? You not?
Girl, you showing me so much stuff. I said I can't look at it no more because I'm over here walking on stilts right now, and they be like, do 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 do, and then it be him and his wife or the other guy you sent me. I'm like,
and look, you have to be on point at Cascade because you don't know when Usher or JD will walk in, so you're gonna be struggling. But I'm sure they're not gonna judge you because they were the new ones.
Yeah, it's I gotta keep practicing.
Yeah.
No,
So
ma'am.
we're gonna we've been on here for like almost an hour, 15 minutes because we had so much to talk about. But
Right.
yes, we're gonna be on here at our regular scheduled time next week. We just popping in today, and we didn't pop in briefly because we had so much to talk about. So we'll catch y'all next time, and I hope you get our information on the ticker. Bye.
Bye.